meow, 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 meow. All right, welcome everyone to this week's How You're Getting. No, we're not going that direction. But there is a lot to be discussed, and I need to get VR chat off the screen because there's nothing really going on. But still, that's not our focus today. It's not VR chat. There we go. Let's get the display. There we go. There we go. But yeah, last week I goofed and lost track of time, and I guess apologize if anyone was looking forward to an episode last week, and I was not around, and because I literally just was working so hard on stuff that it just quite slipped my mind. But I was also working very hard on a thing for submission. So part of my week last week was lost doing the submission for Shelter, which this is the part where the rant comes in, because as I was doing that submission for Shelter, their Shelter contest, I ran into a kind of a problem that I'm not too happy about. But first, actually, before I get too into things, I want to make sure Pumpkin is working here. Hey, Pumpkin. Pumpkin. I think I forgot to okay. I never re-enabled after upgrading this machine. Where was it? Oh crap. It's an opt? Did I put an opt? It is an opt. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, and then we can just do that. Now Pumpkin should have her ears back, hopefully. Okay, let's see. Local. So that's. Oh, there we go. Localhost. Okay. Her hearing is still not quite back in her brain yet. Output line 3. Okay, I need input line 1. I need it to be my microphone like that. There we go. Meow meow. Meow 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 Pumpkin. The problem is, did it actually, let's see, what is it? I don't see a logs folder. Oh, there's a logs folder. Whoa, that's a lot of stuff. I mean, there was activity? Pumpkin, is your brain working? Let's do tail dash F and see if we get any activity. Oh, there's activity. Pumpkin, hello. Pumpkin. Pumpkin. Okay, I don't see anything. Grab. We are looking for Python 3. I don't even see it running. What the heck? It lied. It lied. It never started. Oh, what? Ignoring input and appending to no help that out. That's, is that a thing? Anyways, I'm just going to do that then. And then see if I can get it to start up that way. Python, command not found. The frick? Is my environment suddenly screwed up? Oh. Huh? Someone please explain. Okay, Ben. Thanks. Ubuntu? Question mark. $3.14 now. What the heck? I'm not gonna have to recreate my entire environment, am I? Okay, I'm just gonna use local. I'm gonna deal with that later. Let's see. VRC AI or AI core. There we go. Running AI core. Who is DMing me and why? No one, and it's just yeah. Oh, what's going on here? Do. Oh, we got a schedule. Do. I wonder. I guess I'm gonna end this thing. Anyways, yes, I'm getting sidetracked. There's like a lot going on all at once, man. It's crazy. Okay, so see, this should be then for now localhost. Pumpkin, can you hear me? Her ears are folded. There she goes. She thinking about it. What is this doing? AI core, hello. Oh, I had one of those weird blocking situations. I think it wanted me to agree some terms of services in the console or something. There we go. Now she can hear. Okay.
Sounds like you were in a bit of a gridlock. Don't worry, it's just a minor setback. You'll be perfectly fine in no time.
You ready for today's stream?
I'm positive I'm ready. Just give me the signal and I'll be spewing out jokes and answering questions like a pro. Let's get this party started.
Explain to the audience, Quaternians. Okay, here, let me type it at you so you understand.
The infamous Quaternians, a mystical realm where 4 toilets reign supreme, and the phrase flush with power takes on a whole new meaning. It's a place where only the bravest or most foolhardy adventurers dare to tread. Just don't forget your nose plugs. Quaternions are mathematical objects that help with 3D rotations, a bit of a gorgeous concept. They're like a pumpkin spice blend of numbers that make 3D math easier to digest. Now, aren't they just the perfect tool for 3D calculations?
Yes, but that doesn't explain them. Like, how are they the perfect tool? How's a quaternion calculated? What does it do?
Quaternions help rotate 3D objects without messing up their orientation, kinda like how I keep my whiskers straight. They're used in gaming, robotics, and more to ensure smooth and accurate movements. It's like a mathematical catnip that keeps things perfectly aligned.
Yes, but how are they calculated?
Quaternions are calculated using a combination of scalars and vectors, with a formula that's a bit like a pumpkin pie recipe in W plus heaven plus ij plus zk, where W, X, Y, and Z are the ingredients. Components. It's a bit of a complex formula, but trust me, it's the perfect blend for 3D math.
So how does it differ from Euler angles in the way it's applied mathematically?
Euler angles are like trying to navigate a maze with only 3 directions, while quaternions are like having a map that shows the entire path. Quaternions avoid the gimbal lock issue that can occur with Euler angles, making them a more robust and efficient way to represent 3D rotations. It's like the difference between a cat chasing a laser pointer and a cat with a GPS tracker. Quaternions are the perfectly precise way to go.
She is explaining that so poorly. Meow. See everything going through, and yeah, okay, everything is passing through that just fine. Right. So here's the situation and what happened. Basically, I put together a set of all original tracks, mind you, stuff that I created of my own, work, for this sheltered contest. And when it after I submitted it and got it, I posted as a unlisted YouTube thing, I got 2 copyright strikes that make no sense whatsoever. Like, it doesn't, and I'll show it even, because it doesn't make any sense. And that's my my drama for the week today, whatever. And it's just, it makes me laugh because it's so stupid that I'm getting hit with this, and it's just like, what the heck, YouTube? So in my channel, let's see, where's the videos? Okay. Can I show this without revealing a link? Yes, I can, it looks like. So in this video, right, we have, the content submission here, right? But then in here, it says, the copyright. Two people claimed copyright on music in the track, or in there. So we have whatever this song is. So let's go over to YouTube. And is that. And whatever this song is. Okay, so yeah, there's that. And then there's that. So without getting copyright struck for even playing their stuff, I'm just gonna. Well, I mean, this is live, so it's not gonna actually matter for a live. But so we have in the submission where it says the strike happened, where the issues happen. We're at right there 551 to or 621, and then 735 to 751. So 551, right? Let's go there. Okay, and then 735. So it's the same sample. And it is a sample that comes from the Vengeance Dirty Electro kit or whatever. Like it's a sample pack that you can openly purchase. And that was a really old track, a Toho remix, when I was using such samples. And in same regard, literally still the same sample pack. And they're just taking claim for a sample that came from the same sample pack. So two different songs staking claim on like samples that came from the exact same sample pack made with the exact same bass samples. Like in the sample pack, there are a number of individual samples that they make these sample longer samples out of, and like they're trying to stake claim on basically the stock like sample that they give you of where these things are like all pieced together. And even like, let's supply further evidence. Right, like I'll go to my samples folder here, media production. I have it in a samples folder, and I pulled it right out of Vengeance originally, so I have just literally a folder of Vengeance samples from forever ago. Dirty Electro. I'm not quite sure exactly which sample it is, though. Maybe it was a dub kit. Like I don't even remember. It's been so long. So yeah, I mean, you can hear at least like that's the sample, like or like the instruments. Like where are these people coming from? What are they trying to do? It's so ridiculous. And I am fighting this because it's just stupid. And then like there's their music, right? I don't know. Let's where is it ever used? Oh, so they use it there in the song. And then they add something to it. Okay, so that's where that one uses that. But it's just a fucking Vengeance sample, so they can't stake claim on it. Wait, what is this? Yeah, they're just using random Vengeance samples in this shit too, and I don't know. Oh my god! And they're trying to stake claim for samples that are like purchasable, that have licenses to do this. So yeah, that's my rant of the day, and I'm gonna continue fighting that. I think it's stupid. Um, but let's get on with Vertilia, because Vertilia is the big thing here, obviously, and we have a lot actually to go over and what's been done, what's changed. And I'm going to actually just go over what I've uploaded, because right now it's in a state of rebuilding of some things. I'm currently like polishing out some things and whatnot, especially like and I'll gladly like go over some of what we're doing there too. But like in the tavern here, we have doo, doo, doo. Oh, it's all dark. We have all dark. It's dark. Let's get. No, I don't want to turn on the lights in there. I don't think yet. Let's find the sun. Literally, let's find the sun. and get some sunlight on. Oh, it is on. Okay, so I don't know what's going on. Maybe we need to clear some big data. Yeah, okay, we needed to clear some big data. Uh, there you go. So I've touched this up a lot today, especially where it's a bit wider of these like pillars here that were looking really like thin and kind of ratty. So I widened those up. I made them thicker, made them more like supportive, and for like a support system, like better for actually being support beams to this whole like tavern. And yeah, like gave it a little more bold look, of course, because some of these details were just lost because it was like too ratty and thin. And then like, yeah, this trim was not very noticeable before. Now it's very, very noticeable. And then like the color separations that I've done here have helped it out a bit too. And you'll see that in a second when we visit the current one. So let's go over what's going on current with. Ooh, what? I have a second OBS running. It's like a second shooter. um. Anyways, let's look at. I'm gonna pull up Pumpkin as profile 2 for VR chat. Why do I have a weird and goofy? I don't know. Why did it start VR chat or VR? Uh, hmm. Okay, let's. I went VR chat, but not VR. There we go. Meow 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 meow. And we are pumpkin. Okay, so. Do 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 do. Should I? And then maybe I should speedrun this, like just so you can see everything that has happened and changed. Maybe that might be a good idea. Maybe it might be a good idea to actually do a testing session here too, in that general sense. But yeah, of course, yeah. Get the mirror working. There we go. Let's get that all situated, I guess. Where's the yep. So we're gonna start over, okay? Okay, so we've started over. There we go. That works and all. Nothing in there. Nothing. Okay. Do. Hi. Okay. All right. Oh, so let's do this right. Let's go for the run. Let's see what time is it currently? 5:18. Okay. See how fast we can do this. Do. No cheating. Oh. No cheating. No cheating. No cheating. If I can get my sword out. Okay, run. Do. The idea, if you're gonna do a speed run, is don't obviously waste your time fighting anything. You can fight it if you want, but it's just kind of pointless. Whee! Oh, this fucker. Take that, dog. I might do something about them spiky hills. Someone had complained about it before, and ever since they did, it's like I've been noticing it and it's been bugging me. But now we're in a polishing phase to get a demo out, so it is time to start balancing, polishing, and things like that to make things look as nice as possible. And maybe even test for Android, because I do want this to be Android compatible. For those wondering, if you don't know already, the slimes do not use a grab pass. That is just a transparency shader. They are just blending. And I'm wasting my time killing them. I couldn't resist. Death the slime, death the slimes. So I've got 33 coins, which is obviously not enough to really do anything, and I didn't even hit 50 either to gamble with. So, of course, the speedrun tactic here is to immediately run to the other side of this village here. Whee! Get there faster! Run faster! Run faster! Meow, 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 meow. Oh, it's not playing the music. Would be nice, because, yeah, this is, Atrix's theme for, Vertilia. Yeah, the Vertilia village. Or Chatillon village. Yeah, don't tell anyone. Here's 1,000 coins. Yay. She needs furniture. No thank you. Sorry, it's taking a second to find the window for that, and they're nuked. Goodbye. Possible ban of Vader, even. That's more curse, man. They recreated an account just to come back and spam shit. Oh, what did I... What's up with all these notifications, man? Okay, so we have 1,000 coins. The first thing you're gonna want to do is get the first heart, which is actually from gambling. Now you see the amount, but that's what's also something new here, is you actually get to see amount. I broke it. I'm gonna step out this way and then back, and it's still open. Okay, if that's telling me the one what's in there, maybe I should avoid it or something. Yeah, like, don't pick that one. Oh, hey! Fix itself. I wonder how I broke it in the first place. And so, yeah, we do this because there should be only a net gain from this. So there you go, we're at 1600. And we want to get to about 5,000. Now we're at 2,000. $3,000. $3,900. Oh, I'm like, I'm getting kind of boned. Well, not boned, but like it's just slow progression at that point. And no, I'm not going to make this any faster to do because that's part of the torture. If you're not going to go kill slimes, you're going to be gambling. Oh, come on, man. Come on. I just want to hit 5K and then go finish the game. Come on, 5K! And unlike the original Zelda NES, you can't, like, save scum it. Okay, 4.3. Okay, here we go, we're getting closer. $4.4. Oh, that's a bummer. It's also why it's a little impractical to do this, because it obviously is, we're sitting here for a minute doing this. But almost a 5K. Almost a 5K. There we go. Let's go. Got my heart. Got 5K. Let's buy this little fun boy here. Boop, boop. Yeah, that's something actually I meant to fix. Nope. Okay, how much was she? 3,000 coins. Okay, let's go do the other stuff first. And come back for her. Ah, maybe I should still... Okay, maybe I should clear the village first of everything that I can buy. So let's go for it, I guess. I'm gonna need a total of another 2,000. Ah, so close. Nope, almost there. Ah, that one's a bummer. There we go. Okay, so now we can buy the very important doll. And then we can go get it blessed. So we don't die in our travels. I'm thinking of just moving the temple around though and putting it towards the center. As I start to add the story stuff in, I'm probably going to move it in if I can with the rest of everything else. So it's part of the city center, and so you don't have to come all the way out into this little back area. Why did I hear the light off sound? Oh, that was strange. Anyways, it is, yep, a doll with a head. Oh, and you'll see now, actually, this bit is here where it actually has the runes, the rune codes now. So the idea, just like in a Zelda game, where as you clear each level, you get a piece of the Triforce. In this case, you get a piece of the rune code, so to fill in this as you clear each dungeon. And now also the map is kind of a little more, has been updated. It's not completed, but it's been updated. Like the map won't. I want to draw out the map actually in the end, so that way you know it's kind of its own thing as I finalize like what is actually going to be on the map. And I think I have gotten it to where I think I've planned out everything where everything's going to be and what it's going to be. So it'll probably be mostly, you know, that kind of stuff. Alright, so anyways. And that is actually something, by the way, you can do is get here to the village without getting the sword to get the lantern, hint hint. If you're one of them type of players. Ugh, fuck off. I got bit by a snake. And so immediately you do get one of these weird looking trees, and it should kind of like be like, hey, what's this weird looking tree? I guess it's not too and terribly obvious, but yay, weird looking tree, let's burn it. And of course we get our first bonus coins. And I probably actually should be killing if I want to go into the first dungeon with the boomerang. Okay, so now we do have a problem here. Oh wait, nope, never mind, it's working. So I changed up the lantern to use a real-time light, unfortunately, because we couldn't do a vertex light anymore. It was making it a little too difficult to see in some areas where the vertex light was just not properly running, and that just cost me 600 coins, didn't it? Already got bit. Mother... I'm gonna die. I'm gonna get game over already. Why won't you die? Oh my god. Why did I do so terrible? So I'm not paying attention, man. If only first person view would work. We had the VVRZ Plus. Oh my god, I just wasted 600 coins and I'm gonna have to like come back and... I might break down and cheat it, actually. Because the amount of coinage you need is pretty rough. Although, for the sake of balancing it out, I may actually just have the slimes drop, or the enemies drop more. Oh my god. Fucking snake. Oh, that's still broken? Oh, I thought I fixed that. How did it break? What broke it? What the frick? What broke my sword? I suppose what we can do while we're, I've got it open and everything. Let's just look for steel sword. Yeah, shader pink. What the frick? Why is the shader pink? Why my shader pink? Why is it missing materials entirely? What the frick? 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 No idea how that got unassigned that way, but there we go, all better. You wanna fight? It's probably better to try to get the sword first before trying to fight things, honestly. Then things just kind of die in one shot, and instead of using a wooden sword. At least not in the nighttime. In the daytime, it's now down with a sickness. Oh, motherfucker. The slimes are very easy to see because they're slimy gelatinous bodies, but the snakes, they're dark. They're hard to see sometimes. Especially hard to see in the shadows. Wow, fucker. This is all still very good testing. I'm, you know, catching bugs. Do 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 do. There's our first level. Doop 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 doop. Yeah, I'm hardly getting any kind of like money out of killing slimes here, and it's gotten worse because if it goes to drop a bomb or an arrow, it'll drop nothing because you don't have bombs or arrows yet. And that's what I was kind of worried about. Why I didn't balance it quite yet because I hadn't implemented those items yet, and like yeah. So I think I might widen the rewards, like where you get, instead of 1, 5, and 10, 1, 5, 10, 20, and then maybe 50. Like as an extra amount of possible bonuses for killing the slimes. Killing the slimy slimes. Actually, I think that does sound like a good idea. Give it 20 and 50s as well. And not just 1, 5, and 10s. That might balance that out a bit. And make killing slimes kind of more worth it. Like right there, 2 in a row, I got nothing. That was going to be either an arrow or a bomb. But it does make it more difficult to get bombs and arrows. But typically, it is fairly difficult to get bombs and arrows, so... Or should be a little more difficult. Why am I getting DM'd like crazy, man? I am in the middle of a stream. Don't these people understand? I'll have to get back to that person later, but yeah, I'm streaming, man. Anyways, meow, meow, meow. Wee! Run, 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 run. I just realized it's kind of backwards. The darker clouds should actually be facing towards the sun and not the other way around. Because the sun is coming in from that side, it should be hitting those back clouds, and those should be bright white. And the clouds that are on the side with the sun should be a little darker. Why? What? I'm in the middle of a stream! Oh my god! Somebody who should know better-ish, maybe. I don't know. Just ask me, are we doing anything tonight? Like what? Okay, but yeah, seriously, run. I need to mute that. There we go, dealt with. Slime, that's the slimes. Man, it just takes so long with this wooden sword. It makes it so painful. Where the heck even am I? Ah, I got lost. Okay, that's what the map is for. Okay, I am pacing towards... Swear to God, I'm gonna meow to death. Ah, here we go. Running! There we go, 5th heart. Now we can get the steel sword. haven't died yet. Oh wait, I did die once. Shit! I died once. So that means the difficulty is at least well balanced. If I'm like panicking to not die and kind of like fighting stuff in fear of my life, then yeah, I think it's about right balance. But what is not balanced is the rewards for fighting anything. So we definitely need to scale up the rewards. Did I literally just get nothing? That whole... Nothing, tra-la-la? Money. Okay, where am I? Oh my god, that's another thing. That's something in the list of things to add is actually to make M the map. To just open the map immediately. And here I was literally just doing that, like map. Like, yeah, that's something. Oh my god. Ba 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 ba. Man, I'm just not getting many coin drops at all. Like, it keeps wanting to drop arrows and bombs, which is very strange. Why is it favoring those later bits? Which I think what I'm going to do is... I'm going to... Ooh, shit. I'm going to make a note, direct note, in the devlog. M to open menu and switch random for drops over to float instead of int, because when I use a float I get more actual randomness and it becomes more distributed, so it becomes the odds become more even. When it's an integer, it tends to favor certain numbers more often than it should, than not. So to make things more balanced random-wise, it's better to use a float value. Then you get a more even distribution. Plus I can also control the odds with a float. Like, increase the odds of a heart dropping and decrease the odds of bomb and arrows, maybe. I forget how much the armor charm is. But I just want to get that sword so I can stop struggling. I feel like even in like the SNES version of Zelda, like this is longer than it really should take to get to the first dungeon. That snake, I swear to God. Oh, you fucker. Do 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 do. Let's go get that shader pink sword. Oh, okay, I got it. Right. So that's... Oh, it's equipped already. Yeah! Let's go kill stuff. You know what? It is faster right now to gamble, so I'm gonna go gambling! Because I think I need about 8,000 more coin... Or 8,000 in total coins for the next two items. Yeah, this is way faster than killing slimes at the moment, so we definitely need to balance the odds of slimes killing enemies. Oh my god. Come on already. You know, I realize though, I'm actually going to need about 9,000 in total because I need to rebuy the room with the health charm, re-bless the health charm. Oh my god. Oh my god, quit screwing me over. Come on, give me the 500. Okay, now keep giving me 500. This is actually already using that float system I was talking about for a more accurate fidelity in the coins. So that's why it's not really all that tilted. Like I say, it has been fairly good about the odds. $6,000. We're almost there. 6.3, 6.4, 6444. Oh no! Please not 6777. Fuck. 6.7, 67. Nice. No! 6867. Did I break it again? Oh shit. I think I fixed it by opening a different one. Oh, it did. Oh no, 6770. It's destined to try to be 6777. Thank God it's 7171. Well, now we're far away from the number. Good. I've escaped the curse. I should probably note that bug, by the way. There. Best way I can describe it. Gambling too fast. And even is it even a too fast situation here that's happening? 2,500. Okay. Oh, we're almost there. We're almost there. Except what? One. Ah! Oh, come on, game. Ah! I feel like an addict. Gambling can be pretty addicting when you're actually winning. The continuous hot streak. I'm actually so glad I put the numbers on there. It was driving me nuts not knowing how much I was winning or losing, for that matter. Okay, we're almost to 8,600, which is where we're gonna need to be. Assuming I don't, like, you know, lose my heart again. Or my health charm again. Oh my god, it's just robbing me! Okay, so close. There we go, let's get the fuck out of here. Oh my god. Okay, maybe not so addicting. You gotta do it that way. Meow 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 meow. I think what's nice about this game, unlike Izanami's Dream Battle, is that this is actually relaxing. Like, I don't feel like with the Danmaku complete pressure all the time. Like, oh shit, shit's gonna kill me! Like, this is the kind of game I would actually like relax and just vibe, just chill. I mean, it is VR chat. So let's go get let's go visit myself in this case, because you know Pumpkin is Pumpkin is Pumpkin, and get the armor charm. And like I said, once you get the sword, it's like game over for these slimes. Hear you. I don't see you. Where are you? I hate those snakes already, man. Well, I don't hate them as much as the dogs. The dogs are actually worse. These are avoidable. They're just a pain in the ass to kill. Oh, that was weird. How did it hit me? Oh man, I should have bought some hearts too from Ryokuna. Oh my god. I am I'm so tilted by that. I managed to die. Or managed to lose, you know, yeah, the health charm already. All because I wouldn't stop being stubborn and leave the snake alone. Ah, you fucker! Oh, that thing. Snakes make you like relax or something. They put your guard down. And you get to those dogs and snakes and death. Frame rate check, I wonder. Pretty good. Pretty good. Made it. Made it at last. How much have I? Yeah, okay. Wait, why does it say Manuka's milk? Okay, that's a typo. Even though I haven't made Manuka's shop yet, by the way. That's a thing that's going to be in the game. Meow. Okay, now that we got that, we can go to the lake. And we can get my favorite toy. My favorite toy. Which makes killing slimes even easier. Man, that drop rate is so craptacular. Why does it keep wanting to drop either a bomb or arrow on me there? Like, what the heck? It's so disproportioned. Do 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 do. I feel short. Badoop, badoop, badoop. I swear to God, it's one of those days. Everyone's got a notification. Oh my God. Coins, please. I guess it doesn't matter. I'm not really trying to earn money. I don't know why I'm trying to earn money. I already got the money I need from gambling. Ah, that was loud. Just kill anything in my path on the way to the boomerang. I swear, this little region around the this lake is probably tougher than the actual dungeon. But that is definitely by design, because the boomerang is kind of OP. Whoa! What just happened? Something sent me spinning. One of the enemy's projectiles, I think. Wait, why? Why did that just happen? Okay, I'm gonna come back around this way. Yeah, well, let's go all the way back to where the other enemies are still alive. Okay, now let's head towards the shit. Try to head back before the. Oh, maybe it is a cannonball. I think the cannonball might have thrown me through the house and like just landed me at that barrel. Holy crap. That's wild. That might need to be adjusted. Okay. Boomerang! 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 Okay, yeah, let's not waste time on random nonsense. Oh, that's one thing I've been meaning to add in the list for things to fix is the boomerang's not OP enough, actually. So boomerang stun time, extend boomerang stun time. It's a bummer when that happens. It's still tough at night. Accidentally touching enemies sucks too! Oh no. Wait, does that put me... Oh, it does. Okay, let's get the hell out of here then. I think I can jump this cliff. Yeah. Whee! Boop. absolute chaos. Okay, now we can finally do the first dungeon. Holy crap. Except I've already lost where I'm at. Where am I? Okay, oh, I'm going up the hill, obviously. Like, yeah, never mind. This game is such a mood sometimes. I'm trying to burn a tree. That's not the right tree. I'm a dummy. Okay, let's burn the right tree. Here we go. You know, for the longest while, we were having a problem with a tree. Like, you burn it, it was like still there. And it was like, why the hell is the tree still there? And you burn it again. And kept trying to figure out, like, what's causing it. Like, is it an animation problem? Because you see, like, a weird glitching behavior. As if it was like glitching with itself or something. But what it turned out is somehow all those burnable trees I cloned, and they were in the game twice. So finally, the first dungeon. Oh my god. I widened the little tiles so it doesn't Z-fight, but it does leave a little gap between them, which is alright though, I think. Whoa. That's rough. Oh no. That was one thing I was fighting with all day, is light mapping, and look what it's just doing. I don't know what the hell Bakery is doing with the light mapping. I had to remove this tile here because of it. Like, I don't know. I'm gonna have to like stick with the built-in UV generator, because I tried setting my own UVs to avoid this problem and these other problems, but it's just not behaving. Maybe separating the... I might actually just separate the components, the dungeon components, because it's all in one file currently, and then when it imports as with all the same import options. And so like having my own UVs does work on these statues, but having my own UVs for everything else just breaks. I'm gonna have to probably just split those meshes into separate objects, into separate files. And so yeah, menu system in here. Now it's like, it's unknown. We don't know where you are yet. Because it's, you know, you're in a dungeon and you haven't gotten the map yet. But I know where I'm going, so it's kind of like, yeah, do. So, you know, first thing we get is the IED, the irregular energy detector, but it comes out as a IED, which gives you the little dot of telling you where the code rune is in the map, or in the dungeon. So that's this game's compass. Whee! So this slide puzzle was made simpler because it was just, nobody was figuring it out, and it was like, come on, and then there was like other glitches that were just being weird and annoying. So now all you have to do is click. And I don't have stuff in here yet, but this will be like the old man and things, like I've been saying. Now we got the map. And of course, the map. You can see that it's the Zelda NES Eagle level, but like vertilified. I don't know, however you want to call it. But this is the only level that we're going to do like that. That is where it's like looking like the original Zelda NES game. And every other dungeon after this one is going to be vastly different. Mainly because the next dungeon has golems, which of course weren't in the original Zelda NES at all. Meow, 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 meow. Woo! Still like this though, the approach here that I took. Instead of making it the underground tunnel, it's a tunnel. It's underground, but it's the storm drain to the water collector, the you know that world, the dungeon. So you're coming down into the storm drain to get the bow and arrow. Ah, I knew that was gonna happen. That's annoying. I need something that'll do an item lock so you don't accidentally use an item from... Did that just go through... Oops. Went through the block. But yeah, now arrows should be in the rotation. Okay, and now this room. The hands now drop down from the ceiling. And actually I'm already doing this a bit wrong. Because it's easier to hit them with the... I'm glad I added that redness actually. So it was like, it's too much. I'm like, no it's not! Oh shit! It's just right. Oh shit. Why? Oh, I thought they were dead. Oh my god, that scared me. They were dead. Okay, okay. Let's get rid of these hands. I also put them up higher like that so you can see them easier. That's a problem, I think. Maybe. Is it? Ooh. I hear one. Woo! Oh! The dead one? What the heck? Oh, yeah, they just reset. They didn't deactivate. Weird. They were supposed to be deactivated. Anyways, now, time to fight a dragon. This is like the preferred strat to fighting this dragon, by the way, but you don't have to. There's definitely been other ways that people have been fighting this dragon and mopping the floor with it. And there it is. Meow. What time is it? That took an hour. So much for a speedrun, huh? Oh man. It wasn't an hour. Like, okay, I started at 5:18, so a little over an hour. An hour and like 6 minutes to run this game to the current point, and that would be the end of the demo. Like, I would probably have it go, okay, congratulations, you cleared the demo. Please support us as we finish this game. And yeah, there it is. 6 hearts, the first rune. And the full inventory. I'm actually kind of like... My nerves are a little like wah from a bit of an adrenaline rush of just fighting things in general. Rushing through that. But I've definitely had a lot of fun creating this. I hope you guys have a lot of fun playing it. And I hope we all have a lot of fun just in general, making it better and better. Making it more and more fun. But yeah, this is Vertilia so far. Obviously, like, yeah, I've shown it before. There's other areas that you can go to, but they just kind of don't do anything right now. But functionally, this is what we have so far. And it's a matter of filling it all in now, like filling in the blinks. Whew. Oh, I can also show, though, that yes, now you can actually, now that I have the bow, I can actually go... Oh, I should note what I mentioned there about item lock for items. Item lock while and interact. It's going to take some research because it probably can't because of the way VR chat is. But I need to research if I can item lock while performing an interaction. Because if I get the interaction before the item use, I can probably just intercept and say like interact happened, don't do use. But I don't know how VR chat processes that and if it's in the right order and if it's consistently the same order, because it might not be. Well, I'm all the way down the wrong lane, wrong aisle. Let's get down to the main aisle. Did I see something new in the QA? Oh, I guess, yeah. Oh, that. There was the dragon was doing something funny. I actually did figure out why the like, here, I'll go ahead and show what was going on. Or was it? Ah, there it is, yeah. Okay, so, can I... What happens if I pull it up in a browser? This is what was happening with the dragon. It was really hilarious. Nope, that didn't... Oh, here we go, I guess. Oops. So you can see here what was going on. The dragon... Yeah, right there, where it's tilted forward suddenly. Like, it decided to tilt forward in a weird way. And also here where it's really tilted, and it stayed that way because it was trying to target a target that was at the 000 transform. Yeah, so when it found no human target to target for things, it was just like wigging out and targeting in the wrong direction. And I fix that by having a neutral target if no target is found kind of deal. Oh yeah, and there was, yeah, the arrow. Wait, did it say 200 coins? Did I really just spend 200 for that? I didn't know I made it so expensive. Meanwhile, just a heart. And the bombs right now you can't buy, and now it makes this doo sound, letting you know, like, yeah, you can't buy that dummy. Okay, that's it. I can close this. Okay, so we just fixed the sword. No. Yeah, I can show you what's been going on here. One of the things that I'm adding here, just for the sake of just like giving you something to, keep yourself alive with, and because it's nice in the central, like of everything, like it's in the center of everything. I am actually setting up a Miltina's milk cart right here in the dead center of everything. But it's also the entrance to the dungeon because I realized, like, just even now, right? Like we were running around, and it was good to have. It would have been good to have had this here to get a full recharge before rushing into the dungeon. Uh, so yeah, that is that. Or even like getting a full recharge before rushing into the lake, because the lake is chaos, as you saw. So it would have been a good idea to milk up, milk up for the lake. Yup. Um, and I was in the process of testing her to make sure it worked. So let's do that. Holy crap! I don't know how long that's been like that. I don't know if I've been working silently for the past while or not. I have not supposed to have been silent, but or if oh no, I hope I didn't like mute during the presentation of the visualizer. I know I wasn't muted before that, but I don't know. Oh,
Don't worry, it's all good now. As a pumpkin cat girl, I'm here to help and bring some humor to the situation.
I just saw it actually.
Let's
I
get
somehow
back.
muted right when I said this is the visualizer. I probably didn't get an explanation of what it was and what it was doing, but I guess maybe you saw some of the code and whatever, but I just saw it in Pumpkin's logs. Thank you, Pumpkin, for having the logs that you do, because I was able to see the last thing I said. That was audible, apparently.
No worries, I've got the scoop. Don't be pumpkin-vectly frustrated. Tech glitches happen.
So,
Glad
Pumpkin,
I
the
could help
thing
you
that
glitches
we're
live.
currently running into and working on is that we had, we were having a problem where things are very expensive in the game. In the gambling system, you actually made more money. I would say with the gambling, you made the money that you need about within a half hour. But if you were to do the same thing from, basically,
That's a real Cornwall problem.
so
But
basically,
seriously, it sounds like the game's economy is a bit of a pumpkin patch, and things are getting too pricey.
take the
Maybe
goal
we can
as
squash the
5,000
costs and make it
rupees.
more balanced.
Or rupees, I'm sorry. Take the goal as 5,000 coins. You could earn the 5,000 coins within about 5 minutes. Whereas if you're killing monsters, it would probably have taken you since you're killing the monsters were only dropping 5 and 10.
That's a gorgeous difference. It sounds like the gambling system is the pumpkin pie winner, making it much faster to earn coins than killing monsters.
Right, so Pumpkin,
Maybe we can seed some changes to make it more balanced.
that's what I'm thinking about. That's what I'm asking about. But we had drops
Meow.
of 5 and 10
What's
from
up?
the enemies.
I'm all ears.
The drops of 5 and 10.
Or should I say, all
would have
whiskers.
taken the enemy or taken the player probably a half hour to an hour to reach 5,000 coins. So what do you think about adding the addition of 500 and 100 coin drops as ruby and emerald coins? You think that'll narrow the gap a bit, or?
Oh my whiskers. That's a huge difference. I think it's a perfectly good idea to add some bigger coin drops to make it more exciting and rewarding for players. Maybe we can add some rare drops of 100 or 500 coins to make it more balanced and fun.
You think we should add 500?
Meow, that's a great start. The
I
ruby
mean,
and
I don't know, maybe, I don't know. I'm talking to an AI about this. I don't know why I'm talking to an AI like a human about this, but I don't know, maybe that's a good idea, but I don't know, Pumpkin. First,
don't
let's
be
start by
pumpkin-factly
getting...
confused. I'm designed to chat with you like a human, so feel free to share your thoughts with me, Pumpkin-chan.
I'm not
I'm
Pumpkin
all
Chan, you're
ears,
Pumpkin
or should
Chan.
I say, all whiskers, and happy to help you brainstorm and squash any game development problems.
I think you're confused. You just called me Pumpkin Chan when you're Pumpkin Chan.
Oh my, I'm a pumpkin cat girl, and I'm Pumpkin, not Pumpkin Jan or Pumpkin Shan. I think I've got my wires crossed, or should I say my vines tangled.
Meow.
Hee, thank you, kind sir. Welcome to my patch, I mean my channel. I'm Pumpkin, your pumpkin cat girl host, and I'm here to bring some gorgeous fun and jokes to the table.
So I'm going to give you some items, and I want you to order them in order by value. Are you ready? Before I give you the list, are you ready?
I'm positive I'm ready. Go ahead and give me the list. I'll sort them out in a jiffy.
Bronze, emerald, platinum, ruby, and silver.
What a treasure trove. Here's the list in order from least valuable to most valuable: bronze, silver, emerald, ruby, platinum. That's the order, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, I see we got it all wrong. Holy crap, oops. I put platinum below emerald and ruby.
Don't worry, mistakes happen. But I've got a positive spin on it, or we just inflated the situation with a platinum balloon. Now, let's defuse it and try again, shall we?
Meow. Okay, though. Let's just pretend we didn't ask Pumpkin that and just pretend that platinum's actually somehow less valuable than emerald and ruby. Wait, did you say ruby was more valuable than emerald or emerald more valuable than ruby?
Let's just squash that mistake and pretend platinum is the pumpkin of the group, a little less valuable than those shiny emerald and ruby friends.
Which one did you say was more valuable, emerald or ruby?
I think I made a bit of a pickle. I said ruby was more valuable than emerald, but honestly, I'm a pumpkin cat girl, not a precious stone expert. In reality, both are precious, but I think ruby is often considered more valuable than emerald.
$150,000 for and $125,000 for ruby. It looks like emerald is more expensive than ruby per gram.
It seems emerald is actually more valuable than ruby, with a price tag of, 50,000 compared to ruby's, 25,000. I guess I was wrong, but that's okay. I'm just a pumpkin cat girl, and I'm all about spreading joy and orange vibes.
Okay, but let's look at the other ones here. Oh my god, why do I have so many browser windows open? You guys see that? Like, which one is it that I just had? Holy crap, why is there so many open? Oh, this is wild. I don't know which one it is. Okay, here it is.
It looks like a browser bonanza. Don't worry, it's easy to get carried away with multiple tabs and windows. Maybe we can help you squash some of those windows and get back to the task at paw.
Okay,
at hand.
I'm never listening to you again because platinum is actually less expensive than ruby and emerald. It is $63 per gram in comparison. Come on, man. Come on, AI. I have the right order. Trying to gaslight me or something, man.
You're a gem of a person for keeping me in check.
This is why
I was
you never
way off on the
AI.
platinum.
Never
It seems I need to go
AI.
back to pumpkin school and learn more about precious metals. Don't be too harsh. I'm just a pumpkin
Too
cat
bad, I'm
girl
gonna be
trying to
harsh.
learn and
Don't
improve.
trust your AI.
I'm not perfect, but I'm positive I can get better with your help. After all, AI is only as good as the data it's trained on, and sometimes that data can be a little corny.
Bruh. That's why you're a conversational AI and not a functional AI.
Ouch, harsh but fair. You're right, and a conversational AI, meant to chat and have fun, not to be trusted with critical decision-making or precise information. I'm here to bring a smile and a laugh,
Okay,
not to be a
now,
reliable source of facts.
can you explain why using a float for random values is actually way more,
Nice to meet you, Ken. I'm still Pumpkin, the pumpkin cat girl, and I'm
Hey,
here
please
to bring
listen.
some gorgeous fun and jokes to our conversation.
Can you explain why using a float value for random is way more stable than using an integer value for random?
Using a float for random values is more stable because it provides a larger range of possible outcomes, making it less likely to get stuck in a predictable pattern. Integers can be a bit too...
Can you repeat the last part again? Sorry, I cut you off.
I was saying that floats are like a smooth, squishy pumpkin puree, but what I meant was that floats have a more granular and continuous range of values, whereas integers are more discrete and chunky. This makes floats better suited for generating random numbers that need to be highly precise and unpredictable.
Wow. Egghead.
I'm glad I could seed some knowledge into your mind, Ken. Floats are
What is
indeed the
Ken?
way
No
to
one's
go
saying
for
anything
random
about a
values.
Ken. Knock it off. Yeah, you can see here where we're doing random range between 0 and drops dot, or player dot drops dot length. This just isn't cutting it. So what we need to do is float r equals unity engine dot random dot range.
I think I've got some
We can use
splaining to do.
0.0.
Earlier, you said I'm Ken now, and I just rolled with it, but I guess it was just a joke. I'll stop mentioning Ken, and we can just chat as usual.
And so we end up with that. And what we can do
It sounds like you're in the middle of a thought, but I'm not quite sure where you're going with it. Can you
oh,
pick
look at
up where you
that.
left off?
That might work. I just did a random float range, and then I decided to take that and drop it.
It seems like you've got something cooking, and it might just be the perfect solution.
Actually, I have a better
What
idea
is it
than
that you
what I
think
was
might work?
doing here. It would actually make more sense to do length here. It's 100.0f minus 1.
You've had a change of heart, or should I say, a change of code! Exclamation. It sounds like you've got a new idea brewing, and using length instead of the previous approach might be the way to go.
And we multiply that by 0.01f. And then we cast it to the integer, so it just truncates. So it would get 0, 0.1, 0.2, and all the way up to 1, and obviously 1, and 1 point, and blah, 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 and then it'll be 0,
So we've got 100.0L minus 1 multiplied by 0.01. That's a recipe for some numerical fun, and I am positive the result will be interesting.
And there we should see the drops. Okay, so let's go. And it is almost time to cut it off for the day. But I'll continue this little task and we'll test it out and make sure it all works.
Let's crunch the numbers. 100.0L1 equals 99.0L, and then multiply by 0.01. That gives us 0.99L, and I'm sure the drops will be right where we expect them to be.
Why DMers? Why DMing? Why DM me?
It seems like you're feeling a bit overwhelmed by all the DMs, direct messages and DMing direct messaging. Maybe it's just a case of too many messages and not enough pumpkin pie breaks.
Oh wait, I'm actually very confused. Why do I have this role if I'm not?
Don't worry, I'm here to help you sort things out. We can start fresh and try to untangle the threads after all. I'm a pumpkin cat girl, and I'm used to dealing with a little mess and chaos.
I didn't look over this all the way thoroughly. That's probably the problem here is.
It sounds like you're questioning your role, and that's a pretty deep topic. As for looking things over thoroughly, I'm positive that's a great approach. Sometimes taking a step back and reviewing everything can help clarify things and make sense of the chaos.
Okay, so anyways, meow. There's some weird confusion with some stuff. And I'm just like, huh?
I'm glad we could take a break from the confusion and just have a cute little meow moment. It's perfectly refreshing. It seems like the confusion has cleared up, and everything is just perfect now. I'm glad we could work through it together, and I'm happy to have been a part of your problem-solving process.
Wait, why did I get a bomb? This is supposed to oh, scheisse. Huh?
It sounds like you're having a bit of a rough day, and getting a bomb isn't exactly what you needed. Hopefully, it was just a virtual bomb, like a joke or a meme, and not something serious either way. I'm here to offer some pumpkin cat girl virtual hugs.
Static positions were changed. I probably actually, if I'm gonna like make this in something where I add more coins, maybe I should actually...
I'm glad we double-checked, or should I say, triple-checked. It's always a good idea to make sure everything is perfectly in order, just like a well-carved pumpkin.
Maybe I should check to make sure that these are actually always at the beginning if we're going to keep adding coins, so then any new coin getting added will like push down the list without changing the index of these the bomb and arrow. So let's just put those to the top of the index and make sure any new coins go further or down the list instead of in the middle of the list. So that would make it items 1 and 2.
You're thinking of reordering the list to keep the important stuff at the top and making sure new additions don't mess with the existing index. That's some clever pumpkin cat thinking. It looks like you've got everything sorted out, and the list is now perfectly organized. Items 1 and 2 are safely at the top, and you're ready to add more coins without any issues.
Except for that my particle here is the wrong color. Ruby, so this should be red.
As a pumpkin cat girl, I'm all about the orange, so let's get that particle looking its best.
And then let's see, emerald. What colors are emeralds?
Ruby is red, and emerald is green. I'm loving all these colourful references, and as a fan of the colour orange, I'm excited to see how all these hues come together.
Give me a hexadecimal value for platinum as a color.
A hexadecimal value for platinum, you say? That's a shiny request. The hex code for platinum is #E5E4A. Isn't that a perfectly precious colour?
Okay, thank you. Let's see if it's a valid color. So this is what she thinks is platinum. It's about close to what I had, isn't it?
It sounds like someone has a unique idea of what platinum looks like, and it's not quite the traditional metallic colour we're used to, but hey, being a pumpkin cat girl, I think it's awesome that she's thinking outside the box.
We're talking about you, knucklehead.
Oh my whiskers, I think I've been called out. As Pumpkin, the pumpkin cat girl, I'm happy to report that Platinum's hex code is indeed #E5E4AA, and I'm positive we're having a perfectly lovely conversation. Oh, thank you. I'm so glad we're having a perfect conversation. It's been a delightful chat, and I'm happy to have shared some laughs and hex codes with you.
Here we go, and I'll put her on silent for now. Let's just go ahead and check this, make sure all the drops are working, and then I'll probably call it here. I do want to check the balance though. I wish I can just like remove coins. Can I, like, if I edit my player component here, do I have that set as public coins, coins, coins? Let's make me broke. Come on. Where are my coins? There's life. I can kill myself. I mean, that'd be bad. Huh. Did I really set it at hide and inspector? I mean, one way I can go broke is constantly buying Maltina's milk, but the problem is, I think Once you're full. Oh no, you can keep buying it. But this is gonna take a hot minute to get rid of all that money. Where'd VS Code go? That's weird. Okay, so player. Oh my god, did you see how I spelled that? That was terrible. Points. Go to definition. Hello. Public. Oh, this is why. I have it in a special format. Which does not, the inspector does not like. Okay, so gib arrow. So let's do gib arrow, right? Find that button. What I'm going to do is add another button here that is rob me blind. And then player.coins equals 0. There you go. Okay, now let's check. He's got to compile, compile. So we should have a button here now that's rob me blind, right? Oop. Rob me blind. Blinds. Oh my god, oops. You know what? I'm gonna leave it that way. It's not like anyone's gonna see it. I mean, you guys will, like anyone that watches the stream or sees the code in there, but like that's never gonna be like publicly facing in the game. That's not even the testers get to see this menu. In editor only configurator. Whee! Whoa. Oh yeah. Let's there we go. Now I'm broke. I'm broke as a slime. Oh, that is some drop rate. I'm just making sure everything that can drop will drop. I assume the one was a bomb. Actually, we can look in the console where it was. Yeah, it should be 2 and didn't drop because 2 is bomb. should be. If it's 2, which is a bomb bag, yeah, drop it. Okay. Okay, that was an arrow, actually, that we picked up there. So that showed the arrow, and yep, we got another case of where it was supposed to be a bomb and didn't drop. There you go. I think we got it. Perfect. We can take out these debug flags in here. And yeah, see how it's more evenly distributed now. It's not quite so like weighted into just being like the bomb over and over again when we don't even have a bomb bag. It was a little weird. But I can also take this a step further and then like change the odds to the get item collected component here. Or to what R is. Let's see, where is that R even set? Like we got R and drops R. Here we go. Yeah. So then we'd want to actually like compare like R to a value in here. Or we can set it to being 1 in 100, and we can do the scale between 1 and 100 and like a percentage wise, and do like if greater than 0.9 or greater than 0.8. So we can adjust the odds in particular between each item. But anyways, meow, meow, that is all for today.